project is The Wrangler by Elijah, me, Hakeem, and Xavier. Description. It's a machine that not only dries clothes, but after it irons them.
Target audience, people that don't often have the time after work, so they have time to do other things.
I like to say there's a thing you can over here and say.
Right, so you can look at faces.
That's right.
Thank you.
The gearing will help our customers out really well when it comes to drying and washing clothes. And if our customers don't have time to do it because of work and business.
Pricing strategy. So we put the cost as $562, and to make it, it's around $450. And because of the cost of $450, we wanted to mark it up 25% profit for each sale.
Marketing and our advertising ideas. We can all relate to forgetting to iron our clothes after drying them. People don't want to go to work or school with wrinkled clothes. But now with the Wrangler, it all can be fixed. It not only dries clothes, but it irons them. So the idea is to appeal to people who don't often have time for ironing.
Estimate startup costs and potential revenue. 5,000 to 6,000 for employees. Materials, you will be asking for $150K for 20% of our company.
Have you had any sales to date?
Well, this is to start up the company, so this is
Okay, so you don't have any sales at all? Okay. You have a valuation that you're asking for $750K. That is the amount of sales that would be comfortable with making type of investment that you asked for. Because you don't have sales yet, this wouldn't be a deal for me. Other sharks?
Who is your guys' biggest competitor? Would it be like dry cleaning businesses?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. How do you think it would appeal to people to buy this instead of going to the dry cleaners?
Well, it would probably be because it's like an all-in-one thing, so you don't really have to do like, well, people like don't, some people like in apartments and stuff, they don't really have like dryers inside of their home, so they would have to go out. Well, actually, yeah, that would have been, man, I just said something completely that doesn't make sense at all.
That's okay.
So the main difference you have is that this would also iron your clothes?
Yeah, the main
Yeah.
difference is that.
And then do you already have you already contacted other organizations in order to distribute your product once you get the money?
Not yet. That's what we planned on using this money for, to help like get it out, the idea out more, so more people can see it.
So the 5,000 to 6,000, is that money? You only need $5,000 to $6,000 for the employees, or you need 5,000 to 6,000 employees?
It's for employees, like that's how many employees we want.
Oh, okay. So you want to hire 5,000 to 6,000 employees? Okay.
And what would those employees be doing? Would they be making the machine?
Yeah, they would be
Yeah.
helping around making the machines, and then like probably like for sales too, like they would be like talking to people, trying to get us like more
So you guys are
sales.
gonna do like a door-to-door to try to go get people at their homes to buy?
Yeah.
Okay, and then the 150,000, what would you plan on initially using that for?
Just to help like get a factory to start like getting easier ways to get more machines out quicker.
If you have 6,000 employees at bare minimum wage, not including the technical higher paid employees like engineers that help with the design and things like that, you're looking at a minimum spend of $2.4 million, not including, that's, everybody makes minimum wage. So in order to make that viable, you'd have to have sales that exceed $7.5 million. And when you have a contribution margin of 25%, does that cost include the 6,000 employees or just the materials? It does include the employees? Okay. Thank you.
Are you planning on marketing this in state, out of state, all over, or?
All over.
To piggyback off of her question, who do you plan on marketing it to? Like, who is your demographic?
Like, that's what we were saying. Like, that was part of it earlier where I said, it was for people that don't really have the time. Like,
But would that be upper class, middle class, people who live in apartments, homes? What group are you trying to reach?
probably homes because they're more the people that have dryers and stuff in their houses that, like, sometimes it would break down, and that's like where most of the time they would look for a new one and we could give them a new one.
Okay.
Would you have an option that's industrial that you could sell to dry cleaners to kind of align yourselves with them rather than compete?
That's exactly what I was going to ask. I think that would be your best option, to either try to sell it to dry cleaners or like she said, apartment complexes, and see, hey, can we get these machines into your apartment complexes or townhomes, condos, whatever, and see, would you be interested in that? And then you wouldn't have to have so much of a workforce at the beginning. You would need 5,000 or 6,000 employees, because that would be expensive.
Right, and then you would have institutional sales where you would make larger tickets instead of one $563 ticket at a time. You would increase the sale price across, than buying multiples.
I like the idea. I think it's a really good idea. I'm just nervous putting that much money when you guys haven't had any sales yet. So I will make you guys a deal, but it's going to be at 100,000, and I'm still going to keep the 20% until I make my money back, and then I'll bring it down to 10%.
Would you want a royalty as well?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. I like the idea too, because I don't like to iron. I do iron, and it does take time in the mornings when I iron. So I like the idea of a machine that would dry the clothes and iron it. That would save me time. Now, if you're willing to market it to dry cleaning companies and apartment complexes and things like that, maybe hotels or whatever, then I will definitely offer you a deal. Are you willing to market it to those groups?
Yeah.
Okay. I will offer you.
I did 100,000 for 20% until I get my money back, and then I'll drop it down to 10.
And a royalty, right?
Yep.
I'll give you 75,000 for 20%. Because you don't need as much money now. 75,000.
I think I asked earlier, but I didn't get that clear of an answer. You guys already have I said you guys have the connection set up to go to the dry cleaners or for apartment complexes and stuff to sell these? Or are you asking for help for us to try and establish those connections?
It would probably be helpful to establish those connections.
If so, then I am gonna back out.
I can help you with that. 75,000 for 20%.
Could we bump it up to 85,000 for 20%?
I can do that.
What's that?
I'm a shark, I'm getting hungry. You have about 5 seconds to decide.
Oh, we're getting hungry.
All right, we'll take your deal.
Thank you.
You're a bully,
I was giving you guys more money. What happened?
You did have an unspecified amount in royalties.
They don't even know. I'm gonna remember this tomorrow.
If you didn't have royalties, then your deal would have been I think they don't realize just starting out and saying like, oh, we're just starting out, we want this to go. All right, that's okay, Ruth and Harmon. But you probably want a smaller buy.
I'm always willing to buy in the same and just be more aggressive about what I get in return. And I always add a royalty, because even once you've made your money back, you're making mailbox money.
Do you want me to use a microphone?
You, as long as you enunciate and speak up, we're fine. And please read out this screen so that we can see your faces. Thank you.
My name is Amy Ruth Mosquera, and this is Harmony Center, and this is our Shark Tank project.
Our business theme and logo is, our business name is Principal Palace, and that's our logo.
This is our description. Our business would be a pretzel food court, and our service would be quick, easy, and delicious.
Our audience that we would like to target, I feel like this would be useful for many people who like a nice pretzel after work, or a nice comfy hangout spot after school, or just to chill with friends. Pretzels are meant for everyone.
Our business mission statement. Our mission statement is to be the best pretzel hangout place and always serve our food fresh, clean, and with the nicest smile on our faces. And then this is our pricing strategies.
Price depends on the box, and the box is like individual, so it's like individual for each.
What does it mean by it takes about 15 to make these pretzels? Like $15 each, 15 for every single thing, or is it like 15 per
box.
6?
15 for each box. So it's like, if you buy 2 boxes, that's 12. So it's like, it takes us, that would be $30 to make the boxes. So we wouldn't, that's why our price is $35 for the 12.
So you make no profits off of the $18 boxes, the 18 pretzel boxes?
So when you say box, it's a box of pretzels?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so you say that it takes $15 to make the pretzels, but we're confused because there's different prices for the boxes.
Right,
So it's gonna cost a little more to make the 18 box than it would the 6 box,
right.
right? Because there's more pretzels in the 18 box.
And the first 6 is 25, but each subsequent adds $10 only. I think your margins are where I would focus, because in the food industry, the metrics that make the most sense would be to have your prime cost, like the cost for the food, be about 25 to 30%, maybe lower based on your concept, since you have a very small menu, and can be aggressive with your food purchasing. So having that variable cost for the pretzels would then determine the other. And then the second question I have is, you say you're in the food court. Are you kind of like a Wetzel's where it's just flat, but you say hangout place, which kind of sounds like you've got seating inside?
Yeah, it's seating inside. It would be like seating inside. And then you can take it also to go, but you can hang out with your friends.
Okay, so it's counter serve plus the tables. And in the restaurant industry, a rent that's in line with that would be about 7%. So increasing that footprint by not utilizing the common food court space would definitely increase your rent from 7 to maybe 10% without any additional increase to your revenue.
Okay. Can we go on to the next one?
Please.
This is our marketing and advertising ideas. Our advertising
campaign will consist of billboards around the area of our establishment and commercials to help make our company more popular on a broader scale.
Estimated startup costs and potential revenue. Startup a business, $80K for 25%. We think it is this amount. We would be able to make at least $200K by the end of this year.
This is just to start off. We haven't had any sales yet, and we would like start making the stuff and like buy the place where we're gonna make it.
Okay, so the 80,000 is for your location to be built out, to buy the equipment, to refine your recipes and your menu. And that's what you plan to use it for? Anything else?
Not really.
This would also be for marketing, and have you already found a place to establish this, or would you still need to find one?
We already have a place to establish.
And then the marketing, would this also have to be for that?
What do you mean marketing?
The 80,000, does it cover the billboards and the commercials as well?
It should, yes.
Have you done any beta testing, like doing events where you make the pretzels based on your proprietary recipe and serve them to customers to get reviews or feedback on your product?
Yes.
Okay, how did you do that?
There,
Food
yeah,
trucks or?
there was like food trucks and stuff, and people with tents with other stuff, and we went over there, and people were saying that they liked the pretzels, and
I think that you could really use somebody with great restaurant experience, and even though you've not had sales yet and plan to make 200K, where your valuation puts you at 320 at a bare minimum, I believe that I'd be willing to make this investment for 40% and a 6% royalty on all pretzels sold in perpetuity, including additional locations as you expand.
does anybody have any other offers or questions?
Is this the last slide?
Yeah.
Where is the location that you're planning on starting your restaurant or whatever? You said you had a location.
Selected?
Yeah,
The
The
mall.
mall, okay.
Mall.
The mall, all right.
Why do you think that there's a need for this?
Well, there's like a lot of sweet treats around, like crumble cookies and other stuff. But our pretzels aren't just like pretzels that have like toppings like on the outside and it's just the pretzel. It's like the mixture of the pretzel, it's like a bigger pretzel and it has stuff on the inside and it's like chocolate covered with different flavors.
Oh, that might have just got me in. You should mention that before. So we're talking about stuffed pretzels?
Yes.
Okay, that makes more sense.
So this is more of a pretzel pastry type of thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So is
It's not more of like a hangout spot. Like yeah, you can like eat the pretzels there, but it's not like, oh, you get to chill there. Like you can eat the pretzels there. It's kind of like,
I think we all thought that it was just normal pretzels.
yeah.
Yeah.
So are you making are you making normal and the stuff
Yes,
filled?
you
Yeah.
can choose it.
Okay.
So it's gonna be
And
like
there's
the
different-
crumble
it's not-
cookie of pretzels?
Yeah, but it's like, we don't change the flavors weekly. We
Okay.
add on to them.
Okay.
And like you can choose like from past tense flavors or from the ones from like that we keep on adding on.
Okay. So we give you this 80,000. What is the first thing you're gonna do with that money?
We're gonna buy the place at the mall.
Okay.
And we're gonna like start buying the like ingredients and stuff.
Are you guys just gonna start with one location, or do you think multiple?
I think with one, and
Okay.
then if it like goes well, then we can like expand it to like away from the mall.
If you have your own proprietary recipes, would you consider running a commissary where you make the dough like Crumble does and like Jeremiah's Ice has a central location where they make all the Italian ice and then they farm it out to each of their locations so nobody can copycat your recipes?
If it does well, then yes. Like at first, since we're at the mall and we don't really have a lot of money, and it's starting off our business, we would make our own
Make them
recipes
in-house,
there.
right?
Yeah. Any other questions?
Anybody want to make a competing offer?
No, I'm gonna have to go out. I like the idea, but I don't have any restaurant experience, so someone else can probably help you better. But good job.
Which my offer stands.
I think I'll make a counter offer. I will give you guys 90K because I think you need more money to initially start this business off. And I will go in at 27%. And I have started multiple businesses that have been successful, so I think I'll be able to help you guys with those upcoming things that you're gonna run into along the way.
Okay.
Well, I think I'd like to counter back and offer you 100K at the same percentage, the same royalty, and I'd also send you a $50,000 line of credit.
Would you guys, if the business starts going well, would you guys in the future want to expend the percentage?
I wouldn't expand the percentage, but I'd offer you a line of credit.
And you?
So when you say expand the percentage, do you mean, am I gonna take more than the 27%?
Yeah, you're asking for 27% right now. Would you expand that offer later on?
No, I would not. I would be okay with my 27%.
Yeah, you don't want it to go up.
Yeah, because remember, I'm taking 27%. So if I were to say that I want more, that wouldn't be good for you guys.
She would have more of your profit.
Yeah, but that's why we were asking.
Right, and in my deal, the line of credit is for the additional stores, and if I wanted to make you an equity offer for additional stores, I would get the first right of refusal to be the partner.
Okay. So then we're gonna take your offer. We're gonna take your offer.
Sorry, now my daughter's not gonna make the basketball team.
Yeah, this is personal, I hope you know that.
I'm in a restaurant
You
CFO.
said Olivia, right?
Oh, no. It's a boy, his name's Adam.
She did a good job of answering those questions.
I'm sorry?
Good job of answering those questions.
Yeah, I know she did. I've been a restaurant CFO for like a billion years. Yeah.
Oh, I'm just lying.
No, I had an accounting practice with 1,400 clients, of which $1 million of the revenue was just restaurant accounting.
That's amazing about it. The reason I didn't want to say prices because it seems like
The prices is way off. It needed to be fixed from a finance perspective.
like and then the next thing was
Well, the prices didn't rapidly go up, like in a way that makes sense.
and then the next thing I was going to say was they had pretty much they only had and then even to get it turned onto it they switched it afterwards on top overwrite it and replace it.
They did well, and they'll have some questions.
So this is a bicycle powered by sound by me and Dave, but Dave is not here today. Personally,
There is a lot over here.
personally, I think this business would succeed because I wouldn't have to. You wouldn't have to use your legs or arms. You also wouldn't have. You would also save some stamina, so your legs can calm down from moving. Most bike companies get $985,000 a year, but we aim for $1.5 million a year.
Where did you get this information out of curiosity?
Google and like other bike websites.
So this is your market research? Okay, thank you.
Some more detail about this product is it's a bicycle that starts moving when you make sound. The targeted audience is like people who like to ride bikes. So
Is there more than just people that ride bikes? This seems like it'd be better for like if you have a job nearby and you want to spend money on gas for your car. Is that more of a specific audience for you?
Our mission statement,
Do you
the
need
purpose,
help like running the keyboard?
it's fine.
Okay.
Mission statement is the purpose of this business is to help people not lose all their stamina or hurt their legs. But there are some pros and cons about this product. Pros and cons about our products. Pros on about this product is it would be auto control and it doesn't need to be charged or need gas. A con about this project is that bicycles are used to work out your legs. Our pricing strategy is around 2.5K. Marketing and advertising ideas. I would buy billboards, make a website to sell on, and would put papers on doorknobs. Estimated startup cost and potential revenue. It would cost around 100 to 200 for bike parts, and for the sound to make it move, it would maybe cost around 1.5K. That's what I saw.
Okay, I have a question. You said you have pros and cons about this bike. You said the pros, what are the cons? You said the pros and cons about the bike, but you only said,
It was that.
oh, the work measurement, okay.
Would you have the ability to switch over if you didn't want to use sound and still have pedals as well?
I mean, I guess. I think you could do that.
That would be a good option. Yeah.
And then you said, so the pricing is you would buy at $2,500 and then it would cost $100 to $200 to make, and then around $1,500 as moving cost?
I think
For the sound to make it increase it would cost about $1,500.
because you really think about it. This could be our future.
Yeah, it's innovative.
This is something it's like a big project.
So then is your total cost for production
About
16 to
1,700,
1,700?
Yeah, I guess.
So you have a gross margin around 33%?
That's good.
So it runs off of sound. So what kind of sound? Like, do I have to sing the whole bike ride?
I mean, if that's what you wanted to do.
If that's what I wanted
Just
to
any
do.
sound, really.
Any sound?
You could be like, you could have like music.
Yeah, you have
Okay.
music playing. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
And why would people want this instead of a regular electric bike?
Because electric is like, I forgot, but it's bad for pollution.
So this isn't an electric bike?
No.
So
Actually, no, it
no-
is. If you really think about it, yes. But like, you use sound, it's not much.
So does it
It's
have
like, you don't have to like charge it.
Okay.
lithium-ion batteries or anything, or are they charged by the pedaling and the kinetic movement?
Kinetic movement.
And what made you come up with this idea?
But realistically, it was just like, I was just thinking, and it was like a bike. But the day before I actually rode my bike to like the gas station. So,
And your legs hurt?
yes,
Yeah.
And what have been your sales so far?
we make around 100K a year, and we are looking for 20%, 125K. I mean, not a year, 125K.
How many sales have you gotten then?
I'm stuck.
He said 100K in sales to date, and he's looking for 20% on 125, is that correct?
25 for 125K.
25 for 125K.
So with the sales that you've made, have you seen reviews? How was the reviews on
Off our
it?
website, yes.
How-
We're trying to get it out more. Like,
Okay, but what were the reviews like?
um,
What
some
did the
bad
people
here and
say?
there. Like a lot of people just like they don't like the concept, or some good ones are like, it's very fun to like not always work out your legs. If you want to go like a far distance, it doesn't hurt.
So your marketing is very geographically, locally centric. It didn't seem to have a social media presence or influencer kind of slant to it, which would allow buyers from, all over, basically, to purchase your product. Is that something that you would consider?
Yeah,
And what would you be using the 100K for?
I think to get it out more because we only have our own store.
So
right now.
marketing?
Yeah, marketing.
Okay.
Marketing is our biggest issue.
Well,
you know.
as well as your gross margin is 33%, which is a little on the low side. Would you look to refine maybe the build so that you could get your costs down?
Yeah. I think we can do it.
I've already invested in an electric biking company, so I think that would be a conflict of interest for me, so for that reason, I'm out.
I understand.
What was the price you had for amount for us to, what was your starting price and percentage?
125 for 25% with a valuation of 500K in sales, and he's at 100 in sales.
Is this the last slide?
Yeah. There's no.
How do you feel about being like an influencer yourself? Like, put a camera on, ride your product around, you know, show people how it works around town. This is me riding my, you know, and I'm just, look at how much fun I'm having. And don't you think people would view that and you would get views? I think they would.
I think, yeah.
So would you try that angle and see
For sure.
you may become a sensation overnight? And I like the innovation of this. I'm going to offer you, you said 125K
For 25%.
for 25%? And you said you already have 100,000 in sales, so people are buying it. So I'm going to offer you the 125,000.
At the 25%?
I'm going to go to 30% because I just need a little more.
Secured.
Yeah.
Can you do 27?
I can't. I have to do 125,000 for 30%.
I'm willing to do 125,000 for only 20%, but a 3% royalty.
On every light that gets up.
Forever.
Yeah, exactly. And I won't take that from you. I'll help
But
you.
I'm 10
create
less
your-
percent.
It is 10 less percent.
True.
But you also are
But-
this is forever. So you like.
So it will eventually exceed.
But in the short
remember,
term-
you're going to become a star.
Right now,
You're going to become a star.
you're trying to get to
More
the point where
revenue.
you're a star, and then once you are a star, then the money won't matter. But you will, and it looks like you want that help right now to get the jump, because you're trying to get to, you said 1 million?
I'm gonna laugh. I can't. All right. Go ahead.
You're trying to get to 1 million in sales when most other established bike companies, you said, are already at 900, like 9,500,000. So if you want to like go over that already in a year, you need more.
The gas in the tank.
Mhm.
All right, Mr. Bradley, I'm sorry. But I'm gonna go with his offer.
Okay.
All right.
Congratulations.
Have a good day.
I like the idea.
Good job. Where'd you go? Can you go next? Says the best of us.
Really good question.
I'm not like only
Porta drywall. Porta drywall.
Real estate.
you control it. There's a microphone in the so you can do that.
You know where the Starbucks is in Philadelphia?
No.
So this is our project.
Hey, please read off the screen and face us.
Oh,
Thank you.
apologies. Can you like go back?
So,
So our business is called Porta Dry Wash. I myself, Carter James Chase III Jr., and my beautiful friend right here.
Sam well.
And my other friend right there is his name is Diego. He's a little bit shy. It's okay.
What is the porta dry? The
water dryer is a washer and a dryer that you could have in your apartment or even car. It holds up to 5 pieces of clothing and each load takes 5 to 7 minutes.
The reason we made this machine is to make sure that all of your uniforms are clean at all times to save time, so you don't get dress code.
Targeted audience. The main reason we started this company was to help college students living in dorms. Most dorms do not have a dryer or a washing machine. This is why we created the porta dry wash. It only takes 5 minutes to finish one load.
Business mission statement. We promise to help people by giving them a quick and easy way to wash and dry your clothes.
It takes about $55 to make a washer and dryer. We sell one for $85, and we sell a package for both for $150.
Sales history. In the past month, we have sold 1,267 machines. So around the last year, we have sold 16,754. So in the past, we have made $997,000 after tax and on trucks to make $1 million this year. We have sold 8,267 machines this year so far.
Marketing. We will tell people by putting our ads on TikTok and YouTube, and we will be putting on a billboard on I-95, and we will be giving away two lucky people.
First, you will need a warehouse 40 by 60 feet. It would cost around $160,000. And 10 machines to make the product, so around $2,000 each. So another $20,000. The website cost is $22, and the material would be around $9,000. In total, the startup would be $189,022 to start the business. We are asking for $200,000 for 50% of our company.
That's it.
This is really good, guys. I like that you answered a lot of the questions you thought we would have, and you broke down the numbers for us. You said that your target audience is college students?
Normally, because they don't have, you gotta go to other places.
Right.
Wash your clothes.
I like that you guys thought about that beforehand. Do you guys plan on going into any colleges and maybe making a deal where students can have like a package where whenever they pay for their dorm, that's included in the price?
Maybe.
Maybe? If you're willing to do that, I would think about going in, but I think I want someone on my side. Mr. Bradley, what would be your opinion on going in with me on this deal?
Can we back it up to, you said you had sales? I thought there was a slide where you said you already had sales.
Right, their sales were 997K, but they plan to get over $1 million. But that seems like a really low growth rate, like 0.3%, where you should try to get more like 25, 40% growth year over year. I think for that reason, based on this, I would be out.
I'm gonna go in with Mr. Baco,
Can we go back to the other side?
because I do like marketing it to college students. UCF is growing every year. We have so many colleges around this area, so I really like that idea.
And I have connections at multiple colleges, so I think I'd be able to help you guys out in delivering that deal and potentially making you guys more money. Because that would be a consistent thing that you guys would get over time, as well as selling it individually to people. But since there's two of us, I think, what would you be comfortable with asking for? 25%?
I think so, we can split that 12.5% each.
Do you want to keep it at 200? Mr. Bradley?
15% on 200 is an undervalued asset, it's a good buy.
We'll give you the 200,000 for 25%, but you get 2 sharks.
You get 2 sharks. So that's double the help.
Double the money.
I think so too.
I'll say I'm willing to buy in a loan for just 200,000 for 15%. So you would only be getting me versus the 2 of them, but it would be 10% less of your company.
But remember, we have connections at the colleges. You need those connections.
Can you offer something else?
Hmm?
Do you have connections with colleges?
Of course, I'm going very soon into UCF. I might have a better.
I've graduated,
Yes.
so I have a degree.
UCF alumni. I already
We're
have-
alumni.
We already have.
We have connections.
I'm curious too, did I see one of your slides said something about you could even use it in a car?
Yeah. Like you just like plug it in.
You had connections at Tesla, right? Maybe we could get in where you offer them to have it in the car already, and that could be
Built in.
Tesla's new car.
Could be.
I have connections to the climbing and hiking communities, and it seems like those are the people that, you know, they're just like in the wilds with their car. It'd be really nice if they could take longer trips thanks to being able to wash their clothes or not have to have as much. That's an entire buyer base that I could help you get.
But when you're in the wild, you want to be one with nature and you want to
Yeah.
get a little dirty. You don't really
A
want
little
to be
sweat ain't
clean.
gonna hurt nobody in the wild.
So
So,
I think car.
Still carrying less clothes.
Car and school would be good, especially if you're going far distance, load in and keep it moving, you don't have to try to wash your.
Miss Owens, you sound like you like this. Are you going in on a deal? Oh my goodness.
I think you know what decision to make.
I agree. You know what's real right now.
Like,
He owns a car company. I have college connections. We know what we bring to the table.
I may not have as good connections to colleges as they do, but I can still get you those connections. And I have an entire buyer base on top of that they don't have access to.
I'll find access. Don't worry. I'll find access.
Do you guys have like connections to like big stores like Walmart or Target? Because right now we've only mainly been selling online.
You okay? Yeah, my dad owns Walmart.
Oh, wow, you're a Walton. That's amazing.
Yep, I am a Walton.
In my personal opinion, I think she's lying.
Yeah, but
Wait,
if
you
she's a
own Target,
Walton,
right?
she
You own-
would have connections in overseas for production to help you lower your cost per unit.
Remember, guys, you have 2 sharks working for you.
Two
sharks
sharks.
working for you. Twice the
Double
production.
But
twice the
10% your
production.
company,
Two
that's
sharks working
10% extra.
So we have an offer. We would do 20,000 for 20K more for 25% of our company. So
220K for
220K for
25%, since we asked for 10% more.
I'll match that, 220K for 15%.
We'll do the 220K for 25%. I like that counter offer.
Any royalties?
300K.
No, we're good.
We're not interested in the royalties.
Yeah. It's gonna make us money. We're good.
You have to make a decision.
we made up our mind. We'll go with you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Pleasure to
We have
with you
sweating over
guys.
there.
Finally got a deal. I just had to get you in on it to get a deal. No, they're going next. What? Of course he turns on me last second. Yeah, but Mr. Bradley says so. We're good. We're good.
I think everybody can have anything in the car.
So we have like 20 minutes for 2 hours.
Okay, perfect.
All right, so this is my product. It's called the Peace Sleeper. It's like you can get the best sleep possible, no matter what. So, the description is: have you ever wanted an all-in-one sleep in whatever temperature, pre-sleeping bed? Well, here you go. I've added all sorts of fans to make you feel comfortable in every type of temperature. This system only requires double AA batteries, which can be found in your local store near you. The following list is listed here: Walmart, 7-Eleven, Dollar Tree, etc. The extra features. These Peace sleeping beds are also equipped with amazing LED lights that you also get with a custom designed remote for it. These remotes are at a cheap price of $5 extra. The LED lights are also a $5 extra fee, and these Peace sleeper beds also have a comfortable softness that comes with a soft adjustable pillow. These pillows also have color changing options. The fans also have LED lights built in that can be changed on top of them. Target audience. The reason we built these beds was because of the high inflatable bed prices. These beds were built to overcome these expensive bed prices and give people lower cost options for inflatable and easy to use beds. Mission statement. The Peace Sleeper will help homeless people have a higher chance of staying alive through harsh weather. These Peace... Wait. Mission statement. These Peace sleeper beds we sell will help lots of people underpaid and have little room in their apartments or on the streets and in dumpsters. The pricing started. The cost is $50 to $75. The amount it costs to make is $40. The amount it costs is based off the extra features.
You said that there was only $10 extra in extra features?
Yeah, for the extra features.
So is it, where does the extra $15 from the $50 to $75 cost come from?
Does the cost not change even though you've added other features?
The cost does change. It's like $10 extra, but like I put 75 instead of 60.
Okay. So 40 to 60 is your cost then?
Potential revenue, 10,000 to 17,500 employees working to buy materials for low cost, which works 80% of the times we try. The amount we will be asking for is 30% of our business for $750,000.
And how much sales have you had today?
We have the sales history right now, we have sold over 50 to 85,000 Peace sleepers, which is a total of $6,375,000 million.
And what's your ask again? I'm sorry.
We're asking for 30% of our business for $750K.
So you mentioned the homeless population and how this will help them. Are you a nonprofit?
We are like a profit organization. We just take the money and, like I said, like I didn't say this before. Like we have other business partners offshore in Africa and Saudi Arabia, and right now we're transporting items from our stores and warehouses over in cargo planes to get to them, and my business, most of the sales I've gotten has been like online, so we're trying to like
increase your presence.
So are you mainly selling to nonprofits and they give it to these people? Or do you have a strategy where you sell a certain amount and you will send like, say if you sell 5, you'll give 1 to a homeless person?
It's like
the second option?
So like Tom's shoes, where somebody buys a pair, but it's much more expensive, and then one is donated free, for example? Okay. And your current sales are $6.375 million?
Yeah.
Okay. I would definitely take your deal as is, and I would hope to partner with certain 501c3s that serve the communities in your target audience to be able to give away more and to serve that mission.
The reason I need the 30% is for 750K is because the cargo planes are asking for like a raise. They need like more money. So I'm trying to get like, because last time I heard you say like someone had like overseas. So I need like that like.
Have you considered sea freight? It's a lot cheaper, it just takes longer.
You said you had
Like I just want something
online store presence? You said you had online store presence, okay?
Oh yeah, I have, we've been doing billboards and my 2 partners in the country and states, we have Black Friday sales every Friday.
Every Friday?
Every Friday.
Oh, you have a deal on something? I'd be willing to go to 1.8 million for the 30% with no royalty.
I can't compete with that, so I'm out.
You better take that deal, yeah.
I'll take your deal.
Think about
Good job.
Starting person. I'm sorry, I meant
No, it was based on his sales.
No, I mean, him.
You're right. Yeah, I think so.
All this money there.
Let's give him a big offer.
The most expensive one.
My name is Nyla. My name is Chloe. And our project is called Our project is to give our pets the same satisfaction as humans and allow dogs to have the same opportunity to have the opportunity to experience all kinds of food that is safe for dogs. We're looking for 20K for 10%.
Our target audience is dog owners because they really want to visit in our business.
Our business is about letting dogs have the same experience as humans and letting them try food they can't have, but it's safe for them. So we're trying to get dog owners to invest in our company by showing our business online.
It's $4.99 to $7.50 depending on the amount that you buy.
We could advertise our business online. We could put some of our products in stores for people to see and buy.
So you put like a stand at like pet stores and that allow dogs to come in so that they could try different samples?
Yeah.
Kind of like Costco and...
Our estimated startup cost is $35.27 to make the product. It's $3,000 to $5,000 for employees and ingredients to make our product.
We have sold about 10,000 bags of our product over a year.
So this is dog, pet food? Is it just
Yeah.
dog food or have you just pet food?
It's
in
like,
general?
it's dog food, but the flavors are different. Like it's like human food flavors.
So do you have plans to expand to other pets, like cats?
I mean, we could.
Right now we don't. It's just for dogs right now, but yeah, we could.
So how much does it cost to, so it's $5 to $7.50 as the cost, the amount per bag. How much does it take to make each bag?
It takes like $6.
$6 to make each bag?
Yeah.
like 10. Oh yeah, 10.
$10 to make each bag?
Yes.
When the max somebody can give you to buy the bag is $7.50?
So this screen right here, is it how much it costs to make or how much you are selling it for?
How much we're selling it for?
Okay. So how much it costs to make is probably a little less than that, right? Because you have to make money. So is it probably about like maybe $3 per bag if you're selling it for $4.99?
The ingredients altogether is $10.
If it's $10, that means you're losing $2.50.
No, but I'm dividing the product like into different bags. So
So what's the cost per bag?
no.
So out of that $10, how many bags can you make?
So it's $3 to make the $5 bag, and then does that 60% also apply to the $7.50 bag? Okay, so you have 40% gross margin. I'd be willing to put up the 20,000, but I would want 32%.
What was the percentage you put? 15%? Oh, 10%. I'm willing to do $20K for 10% with a 50-cent royalty.
So you want 20% of every product's profit, basically.
I think if you guys expanded to cat treats as well to give you guys that extra room for growth, I would be willing to give you guys $40K for 15%.
Well, I can't compete with that, so I'm out.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm not really a pet person.
Take yours.
Yay! Thank you. So do business with you ladies.
Make sure that you speak up and that you face us, and if you're gonna read off the screen, read off the one behind. That's for everybody.
I'm Mia. I'm Talia. And our company's name is Fragrance Fantasy. What this product is about, our company sells fruit-scented jewelry that comes in grape, orange, and strawberry-scented necklaces and bracelets. The jewelry can come in packs of two. You can get the necklaces or 2 bracelets. They last all day and make you smell like natural fruit.
As in, you have to recharge them in a way, or?
You put perfume in them. So you can buy extra perfume and then you can put them in.
So kind of infused.
Yeah. So that's the design we made them.
The most targeted audience are young adults or teenage girls. This is a product to anyone who would like to smell like a sweet fruit. This product is also for anyone who would enjoy a day-lasting scent on them and are tired of spraying perfume on themselves over and over and would like to look good and smell good.
Our business mission statement. At the heart of our business lies a simple yet powerful mission to make our customers happy. We achieve this by offering unique and refreshing scented jewelry while also ensuring that their orders arrive promptly. We believe that delighting our customers with our products can deliver them on time. We can build stronger and lasting relationships.
Our sales exceed 250,000 in the last year, demonstrating our success performance in the market. We are now setting even higher goals. Our goal for this year is to raise sales by at least 20%, which translates to a minimum of $300,000.
This objective reflects our commitment to expanding and taking advantage of possibilities in our sector. We're convinced that with deliberate planning and concentrated work, we can reach this goal and advance our company. Our pricing strategy, our jewelry collections offers variety of options to suit the customers' preferences and budgets. Necklaces are priced each at $25, while bracelets are $15 each. A package deal offers for both necklaces and bracelets $35. And if you want 2 bracelets, you can get them for $28 and 2 necklaces for $48, allowing customers to customize and allow them to save. Yeah. Yeah, that's inspiration.
To boost our businesses visibly, we will collaborate with influencers and share engaging content on social media. Reach more potential customers authentically by creating captivating posts. Stay connected with your audience through personalized emails, offering exclusive deals and updates to build loyalty. These strategies can boost our brand presence and growth in today's competitive market.
Estimated startup cost and potential revenue. With an investment of $500,000 for a 10% stake in handcrafted bracelets, offers the profitable and growth-oriented venture. With $5 profit per bracelet, each unit costs $10 to make and $15 to sell, which bulk material costs are reduced, margins are increased, and businesses is projected to generate $225,000 in revenue and a net profit of $75,000 in the first year. This investment not only supports local artisans, but also promotes sustainable production practices.
You said, did you have 250,000 made in sales or 250,000 in sales?
Made, I think. Yeah.
Made sales.
Can you go back to the slide with that?
I think it's this one.
You got it? Right here?
And that's it.
Okay, I'm gonna ask some questions. So are you using local artisans, are they employed by you or are you subcontracting the creation of the necklaces and bracelets to an existing group of artisans?
We're trying to get them to work for us. And
Like an employee?
Yeah, like an employee.
Less than a subcontract? Okay, so then they would standardize what they're making?
Yeah.
Okay.
How much does it make to create the necklaces? Because you said how much for the bracelets.
Okay, so for the necklaces,
Is it just the same ratio?
it would be 20. Yeah, it would be the same ratio. $20 for making the necklaces, and $25 we sell them. Got anything to add? Yeah.
I'm just doing some math. Your ask is 150K for 10%.
Yeah.
How would you deploy that type of investment?
We want to make more. We want to invest in our company, so we want to make more bracelets and get more money.
So more inventory.
Yeah.
Would you increase your marketing budget and maybe hire like a very well-known influencer to increase your following and gain awareness?
Probably. We'll ask people and get connections and build a really well relationship with our customers.
Right, okay. Okay, you're based on your 20% growth rate, it would take a significant number of years to reach your valuation, which based on wanting 150,000 at 10% would require $1.5 million in sales for security purposes. It would take you, I'm at 6 years out and we're not even close. So in order for that to kind of make sense by next year, I would need to take a 50% stake in your company to offer you the 150K. But in order to keep things a bit more equitable on your side, I'm willing to make you a deal for $100K for a third of the company, and then a line of credit at today's interest rate for the additional 50,000.
What do you think about that?
Over a 10-year amortization.
I'm willing to do the same thing, but at 25% instead of a third, because it seems like you guys have done your research and you will be able to grow in the future.
Do you think
God
we should
believe me, I
accept
came
that
up with the
or no?
numbers on my own. I'm thinking
Well,
like
I know.
100,000, 25% seems like a bit low, but and then you start saying, I'm like,
You want to say it? You want to say
wait,
it?
no.
Come on, you have to go. Go, you got it. You do it.
You can discuss it. Just talk amongst yourselves.
So, you want this? I don't care.
Well, you gotta care. Are you gonna want a royalty based on taking a lesser percentage?
Like I said, it seems like I'm fine with going 25% and 100,000 because it seems like they're going.
Oh, so
they've
they're
done their
only
research.
getting 100,000.
Uh,
Because I offer them the full 150.
oh yeah, and the credit, I'm willing to do the credit as
The
well.
line of credit, so you only need the
With
exact
lower
same.
investment,
Okay.
because they, like I said, it seems like they've done their research, so
So
I'd be
you have
willing
confidence in a growth rate that exceeds 20%?
to. Mhm.
Ah, okay.
We can make You can fix it. We'll do this. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
Congratulations, ladies.
Thank you.
I think that's a very good idea. I can see those totally taken off. My daughter
It's good presentation.
Yeah.
I'm more willing to invest. The starting one was a bit like I was doing that, but that doesn't work out. That screen's bigger than I can read. And it's about the same.
No, I know, but.
All right, Prosper, you guys are up.
Well, I think Lisa. Not saying that, but.
I use about no, but it's like
Will you make sure that you read off the screen behind us and that you're facing us and projecting your voice?
this.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, Prosper.
Oh. What is this? Baby is brave.
The prices of our hoodies is, wait, I can't see.
Yes, you can. Keep
It's
perfect.
$25 this year.
Oh, here I am. The prices to make hoodies is $25 and the price of the hoodie is $45. And our shirt prices are $15, but prices to make is $15, shirt cost is $35.
Oh, sorry. I get that right.
Can you go back real quick?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Living a prosperous, dignified experience, ongoing success, thriving, growing, and flourishing, and enjoying favorable circumstances and business endeavors. The concept encapsulates the idea of not just surviving, but consistently achieving growth and prosperity, and applies the state of continual advancement.
Did you research the name before choosing it? There's already a well-known app and financial product with the same name that might run into a trademark issue. It's a yes or no question.
No.
Okay, just curious. Thank you.
My turn?
Yeah.
Describe the product. Recycling is designed to reflect the ideal lifestyle in facing the quality and comfort we aim for our daily lives there. Okay. Are crafted using exclusive 100%
Polyester?
fabric.
Are you not done? Ensuring
durability and ease of care, polyester and asynthetic.
Okay, so what makes your shirts and hoodies different from all the others?
Because we're like trying to like make ideal lifestyle, but
What
like
is your
also
target audience then?
Christians, young audience, stuff like that.
So they reflect Christian like symbols and things like that on your products? Okay. Thank you.
In our marketing strategy, we intend to showcase our clothing line through online platforms such as Instagram, collaborating with influencers to reach a wider audience. Additionally, we are in the process of developing our own website to provide detailed information about our clothing offerings and create a digital voice.
Will you sell on any third-party marketplaces like Walmart, Rakuten, Amazon?
Yes, we plan on doing that. To provide detailed information about our clothing offerings and create a digital space for customers exploring and engaging with our brand.
Thank you.
Yeah. So compared to other companies, ours, it like fits in with new generation clothing and it makes it look cool and it's breathable.
So is this more of like you sell a brand of t-shirts or
T-shirts
stuff
and
things? Not what the name is. They have like logos and stuff on it. So you're
Like a Christian, a faith-based clothing company?
Mhm.
Okay.
It's less of, you're less of selling the clothing, more selling the stuff that's on the clothes.
Like the style?
Yeah. Collaborating with the local pastors who produces t-shirts, as he has been a strong supporter in our cause to provide a beneficial start for us. With a robust customer base, we have achieved impressive 5,000 sales in just the past month. We strive for further growth expansion, and we are currently in search for additional funding amounting to $100,000 in exchange for 17% of our
What is that 5,000 unit sales? Is that dollars or is that units? And if it's units, what does that translate to in terms of dollars over the last month?
5,000 each month.
$5,000 each month?
Oh yeah, sorry, 5,000 sales.
5,000 unit sales,
Yeah.
like 5,000 shirts or a mix of hoodies and shirts. So what does that turn into in terms of dollar sales?
Yeah, I think it, yeah, that would.
225 your first month alone? Okay.
I think I would buy in 100,000 if, or for 17% of the company. At that point, I would probably I'm willing to go 100,000 with 15% with a small royalty. Let's say around 50 cents. Because I think your sales will definitely improve.
Is this the last line?
Yeah.
Okay.
How does that deal sound?
That sounds really good.
Well, I'd like to know what you project your revenue to be for next year since you just started.
Sales, so 5,000 is 100,000
Top of your head.
Okay, so 17% on $100,000 is actually a lot of profit because it's really worth 8.5%.
Because I need space.
That's a good one. I should really try to beat you. I would give you $200,000 for the 17%.
Whoa.
Wow.
Based on 100,000 per month in profit, 2 months worth of that is 17%. So I can justify up to 200,000 with no royalty for 17%.
I'm willing to go with the max to $200,000 with, let's say, 12%, so 5% less with keeping the 50-cent royalty.
All right, yeah, we'll take the deal.
Which one?
Your deal. I'm sorry, your name, sorry.
You got it? Yeah. Sounds good.
Nice job.
It wasn't you.
You guys gotta shake on it.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Davies, I was the one that made it. Why are you shaking his hand first?
Thank you.
Were you able to shake his hand? The home thing?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good deal. I saw that they were like.
You're gonna be competitive. It's gonna get real.
I found that. I was like, should I tell you how much? Because if I told you, I knew you were going to want to jump on. But I'm like, I got come on.
All right, next up, we have rubber ducky tail.
What do you think?
That could work out. It's like a good
Make sure you speak up so we can hear you.
There's a microphone on the table behind you.
If you need it, and please try to read off the screen if you can.
All right.
If you're going to read from the screen.
So, my name is Ethan.
My name is Jason.
And then this is our company.
Okay.
The Rubber Ducky Co.
Okay.
That's our product.
Okay.
And then that's our local business logo.
Cool.
What we sell. At Rubber Ducky Co., we make the finest rubber ducky lures for freshwater fishing. Our rubber duckies are top tier. We made them for the best fishing hook and made to resemble a cartoon rubber duck. Dark, with bright colors to attract the biggest fish.
So this is not an actual rubber duck. This is.
No, it's a fishing lure.
What type is this? Just like a plastic type
Yeah, it's
thing
plastic.
with
Yeah,
a
it's
rubber duck decal?
Yeah. But it has vibrant colors to attract.
Later on, do you go on about how this impacts how well the lure this is for fishing? Or
I'm pretty sure we do.
A little bit.
I'm pretty sure.
And are you able to kind of almost set these out since they float on the surface and collect
They
them
don't.
later?
They don't float on the surface.
actual
They
rubber
sink.
duckies,
They
so-
sink?
They sink.
Interesting.
They're-
Okay.
Yeah, they're just like plastic.
Because rubber duckies generally float.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's why the fish will think it's.
We recommend buying. Any fisherman can buy this lure to catch the finest fish, and any type of fisherman can buy this. If you're a new beginner or if you've been fishing for several years, it doesn't matter. You can buy this and you'll have fun with it.
Does it attract a certain species of fish?
Mainly bass.
Mainly bass, so freshwater you said then? Okay.
Is the point of it more of to buy for the experience of saying, I have this, for like an influencer standpoint, or is the point solely just to
It's a
say we have
mix.
a great lure?
It's a mix. Here at Rubber Ducky Cove, we aim making the fishing easier, more fun by using a lure that thinks outside the box and having fun with it while also being able to make it a unique type of fishing lure. Any questions?
Our pricing strategy is we're pricing our lures at $5.99 per unit, and we may have to raise or lower the prices with taxes or maybe even some discounts.
Okay. And the cost?
It's $5.99.
No, the production cost.
It's like $3.
It's $3, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
We are advertising our products in stores in the U.S. such as Bass Pro Fishing, Walmart, Target, and other major retail stores.
Okay, are you also selling online through third-party?
Yes, Amazon.
Okay. Do you increase the price when you sell to a licensed store such as Bass Pro, Walmart, Target, or Amazon, as they typically have about a 30% commission that they get as well? So based on your sales price of $5.99, your cost of $3, you'd have to sell for at least $9 per lure in order to sell on these platforms and take advantage of their fulfillment centers. Is this something that you considered, and does this hinder the amount of sales that you're able to make? Does it lower your overall unit sales
No.
by raising the price by half?
Well, no, because normally fishing lures are typically like $12.
Okay, so it's still a good value.
Yeah, it's
even
still a
though-
very good value.
Okay. Is that something that you think you'd be able to do?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Any more questions?
No on the slide.
Our sales history is we made around $300,000 in the past year by sponsoring our units in different retails across the country.
Okay.
Like we sponsored them, and then we were brought in, and then that's how we made the $300,000.
Great, thank you.
Any questions? The startup cost is going to be $200,000 for 70,000 units. The potential revenue is around $520,000 if we sell all of our stock.
Can you tell me what you're asking for in terms of dollars and percentage? Do you need the 200,000?
Yes, we do.
Okay, and what percentage of your company are you willing to exchange?
If I'm correct, that's in the next slide.
Great.
Yeah, that wasn't
Any questions?
That's the question.
Our product is unique because, well, it has fancy attire. Well, it's a rubber duck fishing lure that has a hook in it, and it is shiny, and it's a rubber duck. And it also mocks fish because it sinks under because it thinks it's brave. It can go under and get the smaller fish. And it does you know how some lures can get stuck in seaweed. Ours doesn't do that because the hook it's built where it doesn't get it doesn't have the multiple angles where it can get caught on it. And if it ever does float in the middle, then you can tug on the line and it'll sink down.
Any questions? We are seeking $150,000 and 12% of our business.
Well, originally that was our deal, but then you guys pointed out that the $200,000 and that was and so we do need that $200,000 to help our revenue.
So if we go to 200,000 and 16% is your new ask?
No, $200,000 for 12%.
So the same percentage, no
How
additional
about
value?
60%?
Yeah, I said 60%.
Okay, so 200.
So you said you have made $300,000 in profit?
Or in sales?
You're the one that opened the slide.
Sales.
You can just go back to the slide. So you have made $300,000.
Yeah, we made $300. Yeah, we
How-
made it in sales.
long do you think it will take you to get to 1.25 million in annual sales?
Like, no, it would take over. It'd probably take like, it'd probably take around like, it'd probably take like multiple years to get there.
Under 3 years, under 5, under 10?
I think under 3 years. Yeah. Probably under like 3 years.
Let's see, how long do you think you could make around $1 million in revenue?
Yeah, around like 2.5 should be like a to get to like that.
Well, once they get to that point, we would just assume that in perpetuity, they'd exceed that amount with a consistent growth rate.
Something I might be willing to, let me go back to the previous slide. I might be willing to only do 100,000, partner with you 100,000 for 10%. And then both, you would have 2 sharks to help you with business. That would be 20% overall. Would you be willing to do that? Or?
I'm doing some math.
Yeah.
If you were able to raise your price to $9.50 per unit, I've got extensive background in e-commerce and could help you get rid of copycats and also help you with sourcing manufacturing overseas that would be cheaper and lower your $3 costs. I would be interested in doing 200,000 for 20% of the company with $1 royalty in perpetuity forever, my expertise, and an additional $100,000 line of credit at the prevailing interest rate. Because I think you'll be able to grow phenomenally if you're able to, first off, increase your price. That will drive your sales numbers much higher, more quickly. And further, if you're on major platforms and have the additional money for ad spend, I think you could accelerate your growth rate faster than the 3 to 5 year time frame to get over the 1.25 million sales. It will also allow you to buy down the percentage that I own over time and buy down completely with first right of refusal. But I keep the royalty forever. Do you understand the deal? You want me to run you through it again?
No, that's fine.
Okay, 200,000 for 20% of the company, $100,000 line of credit that you can use as necessary, pay it back, use it, don't use it, at the prevailing interest rate, so prime interest rate that you can look up. You'd have to raise the price to $9.50. You'd have to get on major e-commerce platforms, and I would receive $1 per unit royalty in perpetuity. And you get the first right to buy me out of my equity position and be 100% owners of your company, but I keep the royalty.
All right, do we have any counter offer?
That's a pretty complicated one. I think I'm not gonna dip my toes into that one.
All right, then we'll take your offer.
Excellent job, guys. We gotta shake them.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Nice job. Boom.
That was a lot of work.
Yeah, you got the last 2 deals, all right? You did a nice job.
minutes you got it. So we have like
Yeah, I was gonna ask you.
25 minutes for 3 groups left.
8 minutes.
Yeah, but and let them present and then ask questions.
Yeah, that's what I'm sure.
So, oh, it's right there. Puzzle plate subscription service.
Speak up a little, and if you could read off this, we can see you, that'd be great.
Okay. So, puzzle plate subscription service. So, Possum Plates is a subscription-based service similar to that of Diet Kits. Possum Plates can provide meal kits for dogs, whether your pet needs to lose weight, gain some, or simply to keep your beloved companion healthy. Possum Plates can help you.
Our product is mainly aimed towards pet owners. Veterinarians can also set up a diet plan with Possum Plates. Make a recommendation.
Our mission statement at Possum Plates is to provide the best service possible to ensure the health of your pet and the satisfaction of their owner.
Our pricing strategy is basic monthly subscription is $29.99. Basic annual subscription is $319.99. Weight Goals monthly subscription is $32.99 to $36.99. Weight Goals annual subscription is $379.99. Personal customized monthly is $34.99 to $59.99. Personally customized annual is $39.99, or wow, what am I saying? $399.99 to $699 to $99. Each meal consists of multiple different vitamin-rich, like different foods and treats that you can mix together to create a more healthy meal that's different from just your standard kibble thrown into the bowl. We usually include goat's milk because it's very rich with, I think it's omega-3. It costs about $6 like for the little cans. The healthy kibble, it depends on the size of the dog, but it usually ranges around $16. And we do include treats as not for the meal, but just as a little side piece. Costs about $20 to get a good amount, so we don't have to constantly restock. The weight gain supplements average around $22.
How many meals a month with this? So this is, overall, this is $64. Is this the cost of production for a month or a year of meals?
It usually ranges around a month.
Because the base for a month is around, they'd be subscribing around $30, and this right here says that it costs $64 to make that much of a month's feed.
The thing is, because you don't really buy like kibble per meal, you get the bags that can feed a bunch of different dogs per month. So
Right, but I think to his point, you say that all of this is $64 in cost when you're charging for 1 month. The same like a bag of kibble, you buy 1 bag of kibble for the month, but you're selling for $36, but it costs you $64. So you're in the hole by $28 each month?
a lot, especially if we're focused on the basic subscription, then it's not going to include the weight gain supplements.
Even the custom is 60, you're still losing money based on this cost structure.
We tend to strive for the best, like the best quality, but if it does put us in the hole, that we could find alternatives. And so with the way it's rationed per pet, it should come out to like a good ratio of how much we're earning back.
You'd have to significantly raise your fees.
Mm-hmm. Would that impact have you had any sales yet?
This is a brand new business. and we have started about a month. We haven't necessarily seen good results because we haven't had the profits for advertising very much. So it's sort of been like in a circle of like close friends and family trying to reach out.
And the veterinarians that you hope to subscribe, would you provide them with samples?
Yes.
Okay. So you would have to raise your prices to like almost 180 a month, even on your lowest cost one, to make this work. Do you feel like there's a market for that?
I feel like that would end up being like too much. I don't think that anybody would buy it if we raised it like significantly like what you said.
Okay, yeah.
You seem to be selling part of the health benefits for the pet, which is a big thing. But how much have you checked to see how much like just a bag of kibble or feed that a pet would have for a month? Like you just buy one big bag, how much would that cost?
We put it for like the 16, like somewhere between $16 and $20 for one of the biggest bags.
For, as in just a random bag from the supermarket, that would be how much that would cost? How much would that, or from like a big pet store, how much would like a big bag of kibble cost?
We haven't done extensive research on like what different companies sell. Like if you were to go to more like
high-end?
Like high-end companies, like to think like PetSmart specifically what they sell compared to like Walmart and stuff like that to see the difference. But
all right, could you continue with please continue with the presentation.
To kick off our business, we could hang up flyers on various public areas. We could also broadcast a commercial and pay for ads on different websites. We can create social media accounts and platforms like TikTok, Instagram, etc. And sponsor influencers to help us promote this product.
This is what we're asking for. We are asking for about $80,000 to help buy as much product as we can with varying 10% equity and then royalties.
How would you ladies use the 80,000?
We would be able to stock up on products and
So
pay for more
inventory
advertising.
And advertising, is that mostly it?
Most.
Right now, this is our main priority, is to stock up on the inventory and advertising to get our products out there.
Understood. Is this the last slide?
I do believe so.
Yes.
Okay, would you be willing to raise the prices at least north of about $100 to $120 per month? And to position the product as a premium service and then aim your target market towards more bougie dog owners?
I think I wouldn't raise it past like 120. Then again, because you said we're like high-end people, like people who have more money,
right?
Then we could raise it higher than 120 to make sure we get a good amount back to us.
Right, you have to be north of $64 per month. Okay, so if you raise the price to 120, to get to 800,000, you would have to sell 6,667 units over 12 months. That's 600 subscriptions that you need to sell. With a subscription-based product, you are incrementally adding new subscribers each month. How quickly do you think that you could get up to adding or up to 556 total subscribers?
I think that with your help, it could go much, much faster than we are currently growing as a company. I think that starting off is probably going to be the most difficult part, but your help would make it much easier.
I am willing to do a deal of 80,000 for 12% equity with a 40,000 for credit, $40,000 in terms of credit that you would pay back. Because it seems you, as you're starting out, you would want more cash flow.
Are there any, do you have any counter offers?
I think for me, I know that you're passionate about animals and things like that, but I'm worried that the marketing strategy would be tough to get this number of subscribers every month. And then kind of your price point is still on the low end of where I would feel most comfortable. So I think for that reason, it's not something for me. But I think you've got a good offer here.
I would like to go through work through and try and raise the price to like around 120.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, raise it significantly.
Yep.
And we got a deal?
Good job.
Hello Sharks, I am Ethan.
I'm Lainey, and I'm Quinn.
I'm
This is our
gonna have to
project
leave, sorry.
for you guys.
Keykeepers.
That's our name, that's our business, and our idea is matching keychains. Alright, this is our logo.
So we are seeking $500,000 for 10% of our company. So, see, why this much? I mean, that's a large amount of money and a little percent. Well, you see, in the past 2 years, we have gotten 500,000 sales, which has added to a total of $4 million, giving us a profit of $2.5 million.
Okay.
We've only just started our journey, and we think that having a shark under our wings would help it grow even more successful.
Alright. Okay. About Keykeepers. Here at Keykeepers, we make custom personalized keychains. Our product is great and amazing, Mr. Campbell 2024. It's different from any other keychain companies because we send personalized keychains right to your door. We also have matching keychains so you can match with anyone. We have a 100% satisfactory rate so far with many good reviews, and these are just some of the reviews we've gotten so far.
Where are these reviews? Are these Google reviews, Amazon, eBay, or?
We've gotten many reviews from our peers here
okay,
and
so
our seller.
Person to person, thank you.
Yes. Our target audience is anyone who has friends. And if they don't have friends, they can get one to make themselves feel better for having no friends. We also recommend that kids buy our product because it is very child appealing. But if you are older than 18, you can also buy this product if you have friends, again, or family, or even a voice in your head that you're fond of. All right, our mission statement. Our mission statement is to bring keychains to everybody for an affordable price. Our keychains are cheap, so people can buy them even if their payment check is below minimum wage, and their boss hates them.
All right. Our strategies are to sell a lot of keychains for a low price and then gradually make them cost more. Our keychains cost $8 to buy and $3 to make.
We are going to campaign hard to share our keychains with the world. We make all types of ads. We advertise on all major social media platforms, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, BuzzFeed. We advertise on WebMD. We advertise everywhere.
Our costs are minimal, only consisting of claim chains. Since the keychain market is rapidly growing alongside our company, we will sell a lot of keychains.
Our company summary. We are a small business that has many goals which are currently being worked on to be achieved. Our goal, our dream is to work with a shark and have help our business grow and become majorly successful. We hope that with your help we can graduate from a small business to eventually a Fortune 500 company.
What are you looking for in a shark? You've mentioned it a couple times in your presentation this far.
We really would like some more experience because we are very new to the market. So
In
having
which
someone
areas
with experience
do you think?
with a lot with pricing and also being able to get into the international market. Because so far we are in stores and have our own website, but we're not on any third party.
Any third party, yes.
No. For example, like Amazon, because it costs $40 a month to have something on Amazon and then $1 for every product you sell. Even if
That's a professional account. Okay, but the first month is free. So I would hope $40 in expense wouldn't really scare you off based on the volume that you could do there. And based on your cost structure, you'd have to raise the price to $9 to make it viable. And at that point, you'd be doubling your money in profit.
At
for
this
each
point,
one
we want
sold.
to keep our keychains affordable.
Okay, so going to $9 is something that you would consider?
We can do that.
Okay. Is this the last slide, or you have more?
Thanks.
That's that one, okay. So you have the $500,000, which is a big ask. So how do you think you can best put that to use?
We really do want to get on the international market, like you said, and we also think that would be helpful for advertising and us having a shark, especially such an experienced shark as you.
Okay, flattery will get you everywhere. So if you looked at international Amazon for your markets, like for the United Kingdom, they have a robust Amazon, and everybody has a phone these days. And in countries like India, if people only have a phone but don't really have an address in some cases, or rural communities in Africa, they can use their phone to order a product and then pick it up at like a computer center. Is that kind of what you had in mind?
Yes.
In places where maybe retail centers aren't as robust as in this country? Okay, why 500,000 though when your sales to date have not kind of justified that?
Well, obviously with this $500,000, we can employ more people. So we have ourselves making these, and we also have a few other people.
Okay, so you need like manufacturing assistants?
Yeah.
Yes.
And mostly, okay. And of course, you're gonna have professionals that you hire, like CFOs, legal counsel, those types of professionals. Have you trademarked your products so nobody can copycat you?
Our products are all custom, so nothing's ever going to be the same, so we don't feel a particular reason to copyright.
Do you feel that doing those custom, it really increases your cost basis instead of production in bulk?
We think that we buy all our materials in bulk and use them as time goes on.
Do you feel like you could turn over the blueprints for your most common set of keychains ordered, like even though they're custom, like?
We do have, on our website, we have sets that are examples.
Perfect. So do you feel that you could outsource that production to like China or India?
We have been thinking about it, but still we're not sure because we're not big on like child labor,
Okay, there's lots of ways to check out the facilities by traveling to those locations to check for those types of humanitarian issues. Would you use some of the $500K to do that, to take a trip to potential manufacturing sites?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you could ship directly to the third-party locations okay. I think that it's really high, so based on the sales where you are, I would want a 40% stake in the company for the 500K. And I would want a 50-cent royalty per piece.
We've made $2.5 million so far, and we've just then started.
The most that I could do is 25% then, because I need you to be at 5 million to justify it. So that's the very most that I could do, or least I can do in terms of percentage ownership. But I think that's a really wise counterpoint. So I'd be willing to do the 500K for 25% along with the royalty in perpetuity.
Would you be willing to add any credit?
What I could do is I could take maybe 20% for 400K and turn 100 of it into a line of credit. So it's less of a percentage, and I can also toss in a first right to buy me out. But I keep the royalty. Mr. Campbell, you want a counter offer?
I'm out. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
Is that good?
I think that was good.
Yeah?
All right, we'll take that.
We accept.
All right. Great job.
Thank you. Thank you for your business.
Thank you.
These are just some examples of what you're going to be in for.
Oh, love it. I really like the jokes that they put in their presentation.
Naomi, so we, like 7 minutes, and we might get interrupted by an announcement, but yeah, 7 minutes.
Okay.
This is the business name and logo.
Okay. Could you try to read off this screen so you can face the shark and speak up?
Okay. So the description is custom-made bracelets and custom-made anklets. I'm sorry, I can't see.
It's okay. You can read from there if you need to.
Using beads, the bracelets are handmade and can be customized to whatever color pattern you want, and you can get your name put on it too. Target audience is women, men, and teens. My business mission statement is to make people happy with our jewelry. The pricing strategy is the bracelets are $25 and the anklets are $25, and it's 70 cents to make one bracelet.
Wow. That's a really good margin.
Marketing or advertising. The way we would advertise our product is by creating an online website and sharing it to friends and family as a way to start the company.
And third-party sites for more exposure? Like Amazon, Walmart, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Estimated startup costs. The online website costs are $200, $300 to start the website and $100 to $300 for branding.
Okay.
And then the beads are $30 to $35 for 500 beads. Potential revenue, first year, so 365, which is the end of the year, and then 50, which would be 50 orders a day. And the cost is 25, so it would be $456,250 a year.
Okay.
Sales pitch. I'm offering 20% of my company for $350,000. Say your husband, dad, or boyfriend, anyone wants to get you a nice gift for your birthday or anniversary or Christmas. Ocean Beads provides a cheap but good quality gift for anyone. My business plan is to use the money I'm making from selling my bracelets to promote and help with costs to expand my business. And you might be thinking how my business is unique. Well, my business is unique because of the cheap prices for quality jewelry, but mostly how you can get any phrase or name customized into it.
and choose the color pattern if you want. My future goals are to further my company to make a steady income that involve my advertising tactics and sales, and hopefully make my business bigger and bigger. My company has been ongoing for the past year and a half, and in sales, I made $684,375, which means I've sold 27,375 bracelets and ankles.
What kind of growth rate do you have? Because in order to justify this ask of $350K for 20%, you need to have reached sales of 1.75 million. So how long would it take you to nearly triple your sales based on your experience and your current growth rate?
I think maybe another 6 or 7 months.
6 or 7 months and an annualized 1.750. Okay. So annualized in sales per month, you would need to make 145,000 and sell 5,800 units roughly per month sustainably to make that work. But I really like the margin that you have because your cost is extraordinarily low while your sales price is reasonable. And for that, I think that you have room for a line of credit, but at a high interest rate. So I'd be willing to do the 350K at the highest statutory interest rate, which is 18% per year. So, and that would be over a 10-year time frame. But you could pay it off faster, no prepayment penalty. Is that something that would work? And you would retain 100% of the ownership?
Yep.
All right.
So we have a deal.
We have a deal. Good job.
So I think that's everyone.